You've been training, you've been dieting, and somehow your belly still acts like it's on a long-term vacation and refuses to leave. You tighten your abs, nothing. You suck in your stomach, temporary illusion. You do 200 crunches, your neck hurts more than your core. So what's going on? Most people think belly fat is all about working your abs harder. But if that were true, everyone who's ever done a crunch would be shredded by now. Your belly isn't shrinking because you're focusing on the wrong targets, the surface muscles, instead of the systems that actually control fat loss. Here's the real problem. Once you understand what keeps belly fat locked in place, shrinking it becomes 10 times easier. Reason 1. You're training your abs wrong. When people want a smaller waist, they default to crunches. Crunches, crunches, crunches. Like folding your spine in half magically burns the fat sitting on top of it. But your core isn't just your abs. Your true core is a deep stabilizing system designed to fight movement, not create it. That includes the transverse abdominis, the diaphragm, the pelvic floor, the obliques, your lower back stabilizers. These are the muscles that literally pull your waist in when they get strong. Crunches barely touch these. That's why you can do ab workouts every day and your waist stays the same. You're strengthening the surface layer while the support system underneath is asleep. What actually works? Anti-movement exercises, the moves that teach your core to resist force. Dead bugs, planks, hollow holds, bird dogs, Palloff presses. These don't just build strength, they reshape your midsection by tightening the muscles that compress your waist naturally. If your belly looks soft no matter how much you diet, this is a major reason why. Reason 2. You're burning too few calories to reveal anything. Here's a reality most people don't enjoy hearing. You cannot shrink your belly if you don't burn enough total energy. And no, 15 minutes on the treadmill followed by a protein bar isn't the fat-burning formula you think it is. Most people rely on light cardio, tiny workouts, high-rep ab circuits, random routines. And they're shocked when nothing changes. Your belly isn't shrinking because your training isn't demanding enough to create real fat loss. This is where big, compound lifts come in, the kind that force your whole body to work. Squats, deadlifts, hip thrusts, lunges, rows, pull-ups, bench press. These create a massive metabolic demand. Your heart rate climbs, your muscles work harder, and your body burns more calories during the workout and long after you're done. More muscle equals more energy burned at rest equals belly fat leaving faster. Crunches and ab circuits will never do this. Reason 3. You're moving too little outside the gym. Here's the sneakiest belly fat trap. You think your workout matters more than your daily movement. It doesn't. Most people burn more calories walking throughout the day than they do in the gym, but modern life makes you sit a lot. Sitting at the computer, sitting in the car, sitting while scrolling, and your body goes into energy save mode. Low movement equals low calorie burn equals belly stays. The easiest fix? Walking. Not running, not sprinting, just walking. 10,000 steps a day sounds basic, but it's one of the most effective fat loss tools on the planet. It burns calories without hurting your joints, triggering insane hunger, destroying your recovery, making you quit after a week. People who start walking daily see their belly shrink even without changing anything else. Simple movement, huge impact. So now that you know why your belly isn't shrinking, let's talk about the moves that actually change your waistline. Not the Instagram tricks, not the 100 crunches a day challenge. Real, proven movements that tighten your core, raise your metabolism, and finally make your belly respond. These are the 3 moves that actually work, and each one is here for a reason. Move 1. The anti-crunch. Remember how your core's job is to resist movement, not create it? This first move flips everything you've done before. Dead bug. It looks simple, it feels easy, and it exposes every weak link in your deep core. Why it works? It trains the transverse abdominis, the corset muscle that tightens your waist. It teaches your ribs and pelvis to stay aligned. It forces stability instead of crunching. It activates the exact muscles that flatten your stomach from the inside out. When done right, the dead bug literally reprograms your core to support your spine and compress your waist. Do 3 sets of 8 to 10 slow, controlled reps on each side. Move 2. The metabolic lift. You can't shrink your belly without increasing your body's calorie burn. And one exercise does that better than almost anything. Goblet squats. Not because they target your belly, because they force your entire body, legs, glutes, core, back, to work at the same time. Here's what this does. Raises your heart rate without cardio. Builds muscle, especially in large muscle groups. Increases daily energy expenditure. Keeps your metabolism high even when you rest. Burns far more calories than ab workouts ever will. You don't need to go crazy. Grab a dumbbell or kettlebell. Feet shoulder-width apart. Sit low, stand tall. Do 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps with a weight that makes the last reps challenging. This single lift will do more for your belly fat than 20 minutes of side crunches. Move 3. The walk that melts fat. Yes, walking again, because it's that powerful. But not random walking. Not pacing around your kitchen. Not 5 minutes to the store. You need intentional fat-burning walking. 30 to 40 minutes brisk pace daily, or at least 4 to 5 times per week. This triggers the perfect fat-burning zone without spiking cortisol or making you hungry. Your body loves low-intensity movement. It's sustainable, easy to recover from, and it burns fat quietly in the background. People underestimate walking because it's too simple, but simplicity is exactly why it works. Putting it all together. If your goal is a smaller belly, tighter waist, and visible changes in the mirror, this is your weekly foundation. 3 to 4 times per week, goblet squats plus full body strength training. Every workout, 1 to 2 deep core anti-movement exercises, dead bugs, planks, bird dogs. Daily 10,000 steps or 30 to 40 minutes of intentional walking. Follow this for 4 weeks, and your belly will finally stop resisting and start shrinking. Not because of magic, but because you're training the systems that actually control fat loss. Ending, and if your belly hasn't changed in months, this is exactly why, and exactly how to fix it. Not more crunches, not extreme diets, not cardio until your lungs leave your body. Just the right movements, done consistently, built on biology, not fitness myths.